What is going on, YouTube fitness family? I know I'm starting this video abrupt in my briefs, in my bedroom, but I'm excited. I feel really good. I'm a week out. We have one of our last depletion days before we fill next week. Is about to be peak week, but as you know, that means we're digging hard this last few days to really bring glycogen down, try to rip off maybe that last little bit of body fat, start to reduce any water weight. So carbs are low today. I'm gonna walk you guys through a full day of eating, but first, let's get a little physique update to see where I'm at about 9 days out, something like that. We'll see how it's looking here. Yeah, really excited about that's was something I was really worried about, but seems to be tightening up over this last few days. So really happy. This also all the way, this cut all the way into the hip is something I'm really happy about. And the legs holding on even at this low glycogen level. Literally could not be more ready to absolutely destroy the show. So without further ado, let's eat some poverty calories. I'm gonna give it away right here, 2,500. It's gonna suck, but let's get this 2,500 in. I'll show you guys exactly what I'm eating, and we'll get some training clips from today. So excited about this video, let's hit it. All right, boys and girls, meal number one. We are going to start off with some bowl of gains. If you guys are not subscribed to them or have not tried their stuff, basically cream of rice, so 0 grams of fat, really good source of carbs. I absolutely love this stuff. Makes you feel like you're eating dessert for breakfast. So I'm gonna do 70 grams, which is about, I'll give you guys the carbs later, but I think it'll be about 50 grams of carbs, so nothing crazy. I put some almond beverage unsweetened, so it's only 30 calories, and then water makes it a little thicker. I put a lot of water in, and I microwave this, just kind of stirring consistently for 5 minutes. And the reason I put so much water and almond milk in, just because it gives it more volume, so when I put in the protein powder, it's going to just take up a lot of room. And when you don't have a lot of calories, it feels good to obviously have what seems like more food. Second thing I'm gonna do is egg whites with some shredded kale. And we're gonna do a tiny bit of goat cheese and these 2 egg wraps. If you guys haven't tried, these egg white wraps are actually kind of good. They're 25 calories each, 0 carbs, 0 fat, basically just protein. So it kind of makes you feel like you can make like a little bit of a breakfast burrito without having actual tortillas. And then we're gonna do a little goat cheese. So I'll cook this up and I'll show you guys what it looks like. All right, so I got the egg whites in there, put them in a really hot pan so they start to cook underneath. I've used a little bit of this better cheddar cheese powder. I use so little of it, it's probably about 10 calories. I'll track it. I use 1/3 a serving of goat cheese, which is literally only like, I wanna say like 30 calories. It just gives it a little bit more flavor. Not very much, obviously I only have 50 grams of fat today. So I'm gonna take these egg white wraps, and before it fully cooks, I'm gonna take these and basically push them on top of my little concoction here and kind of spread them out so they're even. You see how, like, because the top of the egg whites haven't quite cooked yet, so what's gonna do is almost stick to it and like cook to it. And also it'll kind of stick to that goat cheese as well. So I also used about 1 gram of pink Himalayan salt on there as well. And so we're gonna take this, lid it off, cream of rice in the microwave. So this whole breakfast takes about 6 minutes to cook, which is great. I'm also gonna introduce you to the one that makes it all happen here, the love of my life. You guys don't usually get to see Alina and the babies a lot in my content, but they're literally why I do what I do. So she's super supportive and helps me get through these preps. And honestly, thank you, baby.
Yeah, most people don't know that Eric even has a wife.
I know, most people think I'm gay, so there's that. Yeah, we'll hopefully get some clips of the babies this afternoon so you guys can see them. They're at daycare. They go 3 days a week. So we just got a nice little walk in, got our steps in right before we started this video. So about 6,500 steps, definitely underrated, guys. If you guys want to burn more calories, try to just get more steps in, low cortisol activity output. Just, it's a lot easier on your body than trying to like do HIIT cardio or something like that. So I'm gonna let her go. She's got some clients and I'll show you guys meal one in a sec here. All right, here we are. So this is the finished product of my like egg white wrap. So you can see, I just kind of fold it over to make it more like a quesadilla, and I get it. It's like super like poverty quesadilla. But hey, it's delicious. I'm gonna try it right now. To me, that's like sensational. It's like 40 grams of protein, roughly. Only a couple grams of fat, maybe 4 to 5. Really, really delicious. Good micronutrients from the kale, good, obviously, fiber. And obviously with this, it's going to be like, that's gonna be like basically my main carb source. And I added some blueberries on top. I use frozen blueberries because the way it helps it is like, see how they kind of almost like melt into it since it's so freaking hot. Plus it allows me not have to wait for like 20 minutes to eat this because it's like literally molten. But yeah, so I'm gonna try this for you guys. That bowl gains mixed with that HGLT, both pumpkin flavor. Definitely over to HGLT and get all the protein. Was one of the main reasons I signed up with the company, just because I've been using them and they're so delicious, and like shakes, but also stuff like this, baking, creamies. So do not sleep on the HGLT protein. But I also add a little bit of cinnamon and then some of that Maldon salt. So if you guys want some like really good, like kind of more flaky salt, that like, you know, like kind of reminds you of like when you get a chocolate chip cookie that has like the flake salt on top. It's exactly that same kind of effect. So you have the sweet, you get the salty, you get the blueberry on top. And I did like literally, when I say 4 grams of peanut butter, I did 4 grams, which is just pathetic. I don't even know why it's even worth doing that. But I did it because I can just get a little bit of peanut butter flavor. And so thank you, Callum, for fucking 50 grams of fat. Go fuck yourself. All right, well, I'm gonna eat this, enjoy it, and I will see you for meal 2. All right. It's so funny that I'm literally calling this meal fucking 2, Doug. All right, so this is meal 2. This is a fucking pre-workout banana. So it's about an hour and a half after breakfast. We're about to go train. And so I'm gonna have a banana. It's like 25 grams of carbs. It's just so sad. But I'm also gonna do pre-workout 3.0, brand new. If you guys have not tried it, absolutely incredible. You can basically dictate how much caffeine you want by a scoop. So 1, 2, or 3. Basically I have 100 mgs of caffeine per scoop. And so I usually will do like 1, 1.5. Probably do 2 today because I'll need it. Pre-pump with that. And then my intra, I'll do some Peri-Lite, and I'll do a half scoop of basically dextrin carbohydrates, so a Carbolin. So it's about 25 grams of carbs. Intra workout. And so that'll be about between pre and intra, like 45 to 50 grams of carbs. And then I will see you guys at the gym, and I'll show you post-workout meal number 4, which is also like literally a shake. Not to give it away, but I'll see you guys at the gym shortly.
All right, guys, Coach Greg here, and I've got the brand new protein s'mores flavor, and it's literally amazing. Let's try it out. So I'm gonna do a scoop and a half here. Don't forget to buy my cookbook.
Just fucking with you, Greg. But anyway, we're gonna do a scoop and a half of this delicious s'mores protein, one of my favorites. And we're gonna juice this bitch up with literally, I'm not gonna measure it, but I've done this like a million times. What turns out to be about 10 grams. Just right over the top there. So I was going hypo on my cardio. So I added this shake between my lift and my cardio with a little bit of honey in it, and it helps circumvent that problem. So I have about a scoop and a half, which is gonna give me 40 grams of protein. So this protein's great because it's always 1 gram of fat. And as we know, I am on poverty freaking fats today. So any place I can save fats, I'm going to. So I'm gonna drink this, hit my incline treadmill, and then go home. I'm gonna show you guys what I'm cooking up for lunch. I have a very good marinade I'm gonna show you guys. I'll see you guys at meal number, I guess that'll be 4. We just got home and we got the whole crew here. We got Landon with the sauce all over his face. We've got Grandpa. We got Winter. Hi, baby Winter. All right, so just got home. I'm going to show you guys the grilling of the chicken right now. It's going to be epic, so I'll see you guys out the grill. You see the finished product here looking absolutely delectable. All right, guys, so we have made it inside, and I'm so thankful because it's literally like 110 degrees out, and by the grill, it's like 200,000 degrees out. So I have right here meal number, I guess technically 4. I've got some zucchini, which I prepared in advance, a little bit of tomatoes, the chicken, 6 ounces of rice, so 6 ounce chicken, 6 ounces of rice, a little bit of sauerkraut, and then 300 grams of zucchini. So I think this meal ends up being about 50 grams of protein, about 40 grams of carbs, and like 3 grams of fat. So, and some probiotics from the sauerkraut. And yeah, some good volume just from the amount of zucchini. I feel like zucchini digests pretty well for me. As opposed to like broccoli, like I literally have to stay away from because it makes me so gassy this deep in prep. So just like gives me some more volume to my plate, and I'm gonna down this, and then I will see you guys for meal number, I guess 5, which would be dinner time. So yeah, I'm gonna enjoy this. All right, so meal number 5, baby just went down to sleep. It's about 7 p.m. So we are going to do 6 grams of chicken, 6 ounces of chicken, 300 grams of zucchini again, 25 grams of avocado, and then about 50 grams of tomatoes. So this is a pretty low carb meal. And then I also added 8 grams, so about a half a serving of, shout out to Ross at Flavor Gam, the smoke and poppy sauce. So keeps you sane in prep, makes everything taste really good, and super low calorie. This one has 10 calories per serving.
She wants some.
All right, guys, final meal of the night. So this is probably what I look forward to the most after breakfast, probably. But it's basically my little like fruit bowl treat. Probably seen in previous videos, but I do 2 servings of cottage cheese, 1 serving of HTLT Gregnog protein, a little bit of stevia. I mix all that up. I add in 300 grams of frozen blueberries and 1 peach. I put it back in the freezer for a little bit. And then on top, I put 1 serving of fiber cereal, 10 grams of peanut butter, and sugar-free syrup. So, and some cinnamon and sea salt, the flake salt from earlier. So this is literally like a great way to end the night. Ton of fiber, micronutrients, helps keep me like satiated through most of the night. Just because if I eat like something with very little volume at the end of the night, I tend to like wake up and not sleep very well. So this is it, guys. We're gonna watch a little bit of House of Dragons. Comment below if you guys have watched that. Also, make sure to check out all of the HTLT subs that I mentioned in the video today. I love you guys, and let's finish this thing strong. 1 week out, baby. Gonna enjoy this, and we'll see you guys on the next video.